Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. So we'll continue our design of slab in part 2. So in the previous movie, we already described what is slab. It's the structural member at the cross-sectional height, which is less than or smaller than the width and length. Okay, so this is the simplest slab, which is supported by two masonry wall. Okay, kita dah describe semua ni. Width of slab is taken as 1 meter. Okay, design types of slab kita dah describe dan kita focus only on the solid slab. Okay, yeah, we already covered the design consideration for one direction ataupun for one way. Okay, so one way or one direction or two direction is depending on the arrangement and the number of support. So maksudnya kita nak kena tengok kedudukan support kita macam mana dan juga bilangan support kita. Okay, so we already go with the one way slab. Okay, so kita dah describe in the previous movie. I already told you that how we are going to design the one way slab. Okay, so bila mana dalam keadaan dia ada only two support or two side only. Okay, bila mana dia hanya ada dua support. Okay, so maksudnya dia akan didesign sebagai one way slab. Ataupun if the slab is supported on the four edges and the ratio of the longer span to the shorter span is greater than 2 meter. Okay, shorter span ni kita namakan dia sebagai LX. Okay, we name it as a LX, and the longer span is the LY. So the ratio of the LY divide to the LX, LY divided by LX is greater than 2. So we will design as a one-way slab. Okay, now I would like to continue. Kita teruskan dengan macam mana kita nak design two-way slab. How we gonna design two-way slab? Okay, so two-way slab, of course, dia punya ratio, kat atas ni dah nampak dah, beza dengan one-way slab. Okay, so the ratio LY divided by LX less or equal than 2. Okay, so two-way slab, misalnya the slab supported on all four side. Maksudnya di kelilingnya akan ada support. Okay, so in two-way slab, the reinforcement is designed in both directions. Okay, the condition occurs when the slab is supported on all four sides and the ratio of the longer span LY to the shorter span LX is less or equal to 2. Okay, so LY divided by LX mesti lebih kecil ataupun sama dengan 2. So kita akan design dia sebagai two-way slab. Okay, two-way slab pula ada dua bentuk nanti. If the slab is rectangular, if the slab is square. Okay, so if this slab is rectangular, maksudnya macam inilah normal punya. Maksudnya dia punya length dia LY dengan LX dia memang obvious. Okay, then the one half of the load will be carried out in the stiffer, shorter direction and less in the longer direction. Okay, maksudnya dia punya pembahagian load itu dalam bentuk ini. Okay, tapi if the lap is square and restrict similar along the four side, maksudnya dia punya LY, LX dia sama. So it will become the square. So dia akan similar distribute. Maksudnya pembahagian load dekat bahagian ini sama dengan bahagian ini. Untuk square slab. Okay. Okay. This is the type of the failure. Okay. The failure mode of the simply supported two-way slab. Okay, is shown in this figure. And the bending, moment and shear force of the slab depends on, okay, ni ada 3 benda yang diorang bergantung. Okay, this is the ratio of the LX over LY. So ratio dia mestilah of course lebih kecil ataupun sama dengan 2. And then it depends on also about the continuity of the slab. And the lastly is the type of the support, whether the support is simply supported or the continuous. Okay, this is the type of the failure. So kita akan nampak dia punya failure kat sini. Okay. Okay. If the slab consists of the panel or the single panel and the side of the slab is not restricted from lifting, then this type of slab is considered to be simply supported. Maksudnya nak cakap sini, bila side dia ni tak resisted, maksudnya tak not resisted from lifting, maksudnya tak mengangkat lah. This type can consider as a simply supported. Okay, maksudnya ini adalah contoh bila mana slab supported by the steel beam. So ini kita consider sebagai simply supported. Ataupun bila mana dia punya beam is not monolithically construct. Maksudnya dia buat satu. Dia bukan satu. Okay? Ini lain, ini lain. End of the slab simply supported on the precast beam. Maksudnya this is the precast beam. So this is our slab. So these two we consider as a simply supported beam. Okay, maksudnya dia just letak je dia punya floor on the beam. This one is the steel beam and this one is the precast beam. So maksudnya kat sini akan ada movement dalam shorter span and also movement in the longer span. Okay, how we want to design the slab for the two-way slab. Okay, first we need to calculate the bending moment, mx and y. Okay, first kali bending moment mx and y. Tapi we need to find first the maximum moment per unit width by using this formula. So ms x, alpha sx and lx square. For this one represent the shorter span. Maksudnya span yang pendek. MSY akan represent the longer span ataupun bahagian yang panjang. Okay. So alpha sx and alpha sy is given in this table. Okay. So n kat sini adalah total design. Total design of unit load per unit area. So we can calculate from the action given ataupun load given. Okay. Lx is represent the length of the shorter side. So kita first kali kita kira lah Ly divide by Lx. Ly divide by Lx berapa nilainya? Let's say nilainya adalah 1.5. So ini adalah nilai alpha untuk x, ini alpha untuk y. So after kita dah dapat m, okay, m ini sama dengan yang kita dah kira ni. Okay. So the area of the reinforcement in the direction Lx and Ly by using this equation per meter width. So you already know that where this equation coming from, right? Okay. So kita boleh substitutekan nilai m kita dekat dalam ini untuk mencari nilai ASX and also ASY per meter width. Okay. Okay. Tapi dalam kita nak kira-kira ni, kita kena kira Z, betul? Kita kena tahu Z, kita kena tahu nilai FYK, tak masalah. MSX kita dah cari melalui equation yang tadi. Tapi nak kira Z ada kaitan dengan effective depth. Okay. So Z ada kaitan dengan effective depth. So maksud kat sini, SX, SY will have the different effective depths. Okay, maksudnya location dia. So the depth D, the effective depth D used in calculating the SY should be less than the ASX. Okay, sebab dia punya apa? Depth dia tu berbeza, location. Maksudnya kita dah letak kita dah letak main reinforcement in the X direction, in the shorter span, shorter span. Lepas tu barulah kita letak dia punya reinforcement, secondary reinforcement ataupun distribution reinforcement di atas kepada main reinforcement. So that's why kita cakap D untuk ASY ni mesti lebih kecil daripada ASX. Okay, because of the different depth of two layer of the reinforcement. So established practice suggests that at least 40% of the mid-span reinforcement should extend to the support, and the remaining 60% should extend to within 0.1 LX or 0.1 LY of the appropriate support. Okay, so itu sahaja untuk two-way slab. Okay. I think we're going to continue the next movie for a few examples on the how to design the slab, how to design the slab in one-way or two-way direction. Okay, I think that's all from me. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Thank you.